confidence forward. Here's Majiya. Majiya! Majiya! South Africa come back! Majiya! Running off the ball, excellent. Beating that defense. And placement to perfection. South Africa won. Zimbabwe won. Majiya, the goal scorer.
Absolutely. Great goal. Great vision. We've seen Majiya going back and wanting that ball, wanting it so bad. And it reaps the benefits now.
We say Casey Gordon assist. Majiya goal. Goalkeeper was at full stretch. We spoke about the comeback.
It was a moment of brilliance that had fans on their feet and changed the momentum of the match in an instant. What a goal. Goalkeeper Casey Gordon delivered an extraordinary assist to Majiya, who calmly finished to score the equalizer as South Africa drew 1-1 with Zimbabwe in a thrilling encounter. The match between South Africa and Zimbabwe had already promised intensity, pride, and regional rivalry. Whenever these two neighboring nations meet on the football field, it is more than just a game. It is about national pride, passion, and proving dominance in Southern African football. And this clash certainly delivered drama. From the opening whistle, both teams showed attacking intent. Zimbabwe pressed high, looking to unsettle South Africa's defensive structure early on. South Africa, meanwhile, attempted to control possession, building patiently from the back and looking for space down the wings. The first half saw several half chances for both sides. Zimbabwe appeared slightly more aggressive in the final third, testing South Africa's defensive organization. The South African goalkeeper, Casey Gordon, was called into action more than once, making confident saves and organizing the defense with clear communication. Zimbabwe eventually found the breakthrough after sustained pressure. A well-worked attacking move exposed a gap in South Africa's backline, and the visitors capitalized with a composed finish to take a 1-0 lead. The goal silenced parts of the South African crowd while energizing the Zimbabwean supporters, who celebrated passionately in the stands. At that stage, the pressure shifted heavily onto South Africa. Trailing at home or on neutral Southern African soil against a regional rival is never easy. The team needed leadership, composure, and inspiration. That inspiration came from an unlikely but spectacular source. As the second half progressed, South Africa pushed forward in search of an equalizer. Zimbabwe dropped slightly deeper, attempting to protect their lead and hit on the counterattack. The tempo of the match increased, tackles became sharper, and urgency was visible in every challenge. Then came the moment that will be replayed repeatedly in highlight reels. Zimbabwe launched another attack, but South Africa regained possession near their penalty area. Instead of opting for a short, safe pass, goalkeeper Casey Gordon showed remarkable awareness. Spotting space behind Zimbabwe's defensive line and noticing Majiya making a forward run, Gordon launched a long, precise ball upfield. It was not just a clearance, it was a calculated, vision-filled pass. The ball traveled over the midfield line, perfectly weighted and accurately directed into space. Zimbabwe's defenders were caught slightly off guard, forced to turn and chase. Majiya timed the run brilliantly, staying onside and accelerating past the back line. With composure and confidence, Majiya controlled the ball and advanced toward goal. The Zimbabwean goalkeeper rushed forward in an attempt to narrow the angle. In that split second, the stadium seemed to hold its breath. Majiya kept calm. With a controlled finish, the forward slotted the ball past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Goal. South Africa 1-1 Zimbabwe. The stadium erupted. Teammates rushed toward Majiya in celebration, while goalkeeper Casey Gordon was equally mobbed near midfield for the stunning assist. It is rare for a goalkeeper to directly assist a goal, and even rarer for it to be such a perfectly executed attacking contribution. The equalizer completely shifted the energy of the match. South Africa gained confidence, pushing forward with renewed belief. Zimbabwe, having lost their lead, now had to adjust mentally and tactically. The game opened up, with both sides chasing a potential winner. Fans were treated to end-to-end football in the closing stages. Zimbabwe nearly regained the lead with a powerful strike from distance, but it flew just over the crossbar. South Africa responded with a quick passing move inside the penalty area that forced a strong save from the Zimbabwean goalkeeper. Midfield battles intensified as fatigue began to show. Players covered every blade of grass, pressing, tackling, and sprinting until the final whistle. Despite late attempts from both sides, neither team could find the decisive second goal. The referee eventually blew for full time, confirming the result. South Africa 1-1 Zimbabwe. While some may view a draw as a shared outcome, the emotional narrative of the match told a deeper story. For South Africa, coming from behind demonstrated resilience and determination. For Zimbabwe, securing a draw after leading showed defensive strength and discipline. Post-match reactions highlighted the significance of the goalkeeper's assist. Analysts praised Casey Gordon's vision, technique, and confidence. Long balls from goalkeepers are common, but accurate attacking assists require precision and awareness. Gordon's contribution will likely be remembered as one of the standout moments of the match. Majiya also received praise for composure under pressure. Timing the run correctly, maintaining balance, and finishing calmly in a high-pressure situation are marks of a confident forward. Coaches from both sides acknowledged the intensity of the contest. South Africa's technical team emphasized the importance of fighting back, while Zimbabwe's coaching staff noted that small defensive lapses can change games at this level. Beyond the scoreline, the match reflected the growth of women's football in the Southern African region. The technical quality, tactical discipline, and athleticism displayed by both teams demonstrate the progress being made in the sport. Supporters from both nations filled sections of the stadium with chants, flags, and national pride. The rivalry remained competitive but respectful, showcasing football's power to unite and energize communities. The draw leaves both teams with positives and areas to improve. South Africa will take confidence from their fighting spirit and the creative spark shown in the equalizing goal. Zimbabwe will reflect on their strong first-half performance and look to build consistency over 90 minutes. As the players left the pitch, applause echoed from the stands. Moments like Casey Gordon's assist and Majiya's equalizer are reminders of why football captures hearts across the continent. One visionary pass. One perfectly timed run. One composed finish. And just like that, the scoreboard read 1-1. For your talking cartoon intro, you could say, "What a goal!" Goalkeeper Casey Gordon with a stunning long ball assist and Majiya as South Africa equalizes against Zimbabwe. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the full match breakdown.